Greetings! This is the last video in the depression series. This is to all of you who find yourselves sitting at home, unable to move, and who have a great deal of tension in your bodies and you just don't feel well. When you're addressing the issue of depression with others, and you understand all of the different states that you can reach within the disease of depression, your compassion grows. And right now, mine's darn full for you. And I want you to know that I completely understand when you feel as though there's nothing you can do to even begin to start to deal with this disease. You may have gone through many years of drug therapy, even electroshock therapy, all kinds of things, and you're still at home, and you still don't have any answers. I understand. This is why this video series exists. Approaching the first and perhaps the only things that you can do, little things that begin to give you that end of that rope that you can just barely start pulling yourself up with just little baby steps, is so important. And in this last video in this series, I want to approach this. I know some of you might be thinking this should have been the first video, you dumb dummy. But no. Doing the little things to just get started, to just barely get started, but make marked and permanent progress is the important thing. Moving your body is sometimes the most difficult thing. You just can't do it. So here's the last and final exercise. And this is for all those people who just simply can't move. Find the thickest carpet in your house and just lay down on your back. Sense your body. Forgive yourself fully and completely. Then forgive the world and everyone in it. That's your first step. Okay. You don't have to move. All right? Now, sit up. Sit in the Indian position, or the lotus position, whatever you want to call it, comfortably, and simply bend over and let your upper body fall into your lap. Don't stress, stop wherever is comfortable, but go to that limit point and just spread your arms out and stretch and breathe. Breathe as well as you possibly can. You're doing nothing. You're just allowing your body to fall in a lump, so to speak, and just rest. Feel the gravity of the earth and imagine yourself being grounded to the deepest center of the earth. And just be there in this position and submit to the depression, to life, to your circumstances, and let go. Stretch your arms out and simply let it all go. It takes virtually zero energy to do this. And when you have none at all, this is a great exercise to do. Then if you need to crawl back into bed, do it. But then get out of bed and do this one thing again. This little tiny process. This is a powerful process to grab that very end of that rope to start pulling yourself up. So when you need that tiniest of starts, this is a process I've used probably 100 times, and it works. And from there, I would go to the hot to cold bath or shower. And after that, I would use nutrition, sometimes a caffeine kicker to get me started to go on that walk I needed so badly that day. And I have been able to keep myself out of depression by using these methods about 80% of the time. Yeah, I do fall back into it. It is a permanent condition. It's not going to go away. But I can mitigate most of it to make myself function and happy most of the time. But it is a full-time job sometimes, and some of us have to resign ourselves to that. And today, making these videos is giving back. I have discovered so many little things that I could do, that you can do, to mitigate this disease, that I decided to do this series for you. And I hope and I pray that your recovery is at least as good as mine. God bless and keep you. Let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace. This is Bill Zimmerman for the Depression series. Thank you.